Hey everyone, it's Michelle. We are currently in my bathroom right now because I wanted to show you my nighttime routine featuring some of the mid-year skincare favorites that I featured in my previous video. If you want any detailed explanations to why I like these products, you will find it in that video, which I will leave up in the cards or in the description box down below. So having said that, let's get right into my nighttime skincare routine. So first things first, tie up that hair. Okay, and I will be starting off with the Marcelle Gentle Makeup Remover for sensitive eyes. I am wearing a mascara today that is not tubing mascara, so I need to go in with a separate eye makeup remover. So I'll just shake up the bottle. And then very quickly, while the formula has mixed, I will pour it in this reusable round. So all I'm doing is just laying this round right on my eyes, just giving time for the mascara to disintegrate. And there we go. I am wearing the Violette FR0 paint in the copper shade, Cuivre de l'Aube. That was a really bad pronunciation of it, but it's the copper shade. So again, just leaving it for a bit on my eye area and then slightly massaging. And then I just lightly wiggle the cotton round up to make sure the mascara is removed as much as possible. Now that my eye makeup is removed, I'll be going in with a cleansing oil to start the double cleanse. So for that, I'll be using the Klairs Gentle Black Fresh Cleansing Oil. And I will also be using the Gentle Black Facial Cleanser. So I'm going to start off with 2 pumps, and I may add more depending on if I feel like there's a bit more friction going on. And on my neck, there definitely is. So I'm gonna go in with another pump just to make sure there's enough slip everywhere. And wow, 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 wow. I completely forgot I had a pimple patch on. It's the COSRX one. So I've been nursing this area for around a week now. I have been rotating between the La Roche-Posay Cicaplast Balm to really lower the inflammation around the area. And if I am going out somewhere and I just want the area to be less obvious, I've been using pimple patches. So the one I had on right now was the COSRX one. I completely forgot it was on my face. Oops. Okay. Back to the oil cleansing without the pimple patch, but as you can see right now, it looks a lot better. Like, I'll insert a picture right here, but when I first got it, it was pretty angry and I was afraid it was going to get bigger, but because I applied the La Roche-Posay Cicaplast Balm right away, it really helped to lower the inflammation. So yeah, I'm really glad that it reduced in size. All right, now I just wet my hands and now I'm gonna emulsify this oil. I'm probably gonna be cleansing for over a minute because I am talking and not keeping track of the time, but the general thing that I do with double cleansing is to keep it under a minute as much as possible, because as much as it's enjoyable to see some grit come off while double cleansing, you definitely don't want to over cleanse because that will cause irritation on your skin. I've definitely experienced some red patches on my face from over cleansing, so definitely want to be mindful of the time. So this is what it looks like when it's a bit more emulsified. I'm gonna rinse it off and then move on to the second cleanse. Now we're gonna go in with the Klairs Gentle Black Facial Cleanser. And this looks like a cream, but once you start lathering it, it gets a little bit foamy. So now I'm just gonna massage this all over my face and neck, avoiding the eye area still, because my eyes are super sensitive. And just so you know, I am going fast, but I'm not like pressing into my skin. I'm pretty light when it comes to cleansing and just applying my skincare in general. It just looks aggressive right now because I'm going quick. I used to break out so much in this area, and since introducing vitamin A, I got rid of all the pigmentation around there, and I've received little breakouts. It just concentrates on my chin area, and I have to do a skin update soon, but spoiler alert, I actually have not been taking spironolactone since February, so I've only taken Spiro for around 6 months total, But anyways, ever since then, up until now, I have been spironolactone free. So the only prescriptions I've been using is the tretinoin and dapsone. Just for those of you that know what I'm talking about. But if you are interested about my skin updates and just my clear skin journey in general, I'll leave the playlist down below so you can check that out. And I will be filming that sometime in the near future. I have a lot of stuff going on in the background right now, a lot of ideas and reviews I want to film. So I'm trying to gather what's more important right now. And I don't really like filming videos unless I'm really sure about what I'm going to say. I got a lot of conviction of what I'm talking about. So I just need to gather my thoughts a little bit more on how I'm feeling with my current routine pertaining to my clear skin journey with my acne and acne scarring. So once I'm ready to talk about it, I will definitely film a video on it. That is more than enough cleansing, so I'm going to rinse this off and we're going to move into the rest of my skincare routine. All right, so I patted off some of the excess water so my face is not like soaking wet, but it's still damp enough. And I'm going to go in with the Primera Miracle Seed Essence. And of course, I had to like this right before finding out that they reformulated it. Oh well, I like trying a variety of essences anyways, but this one I would have maybe have gone back to, but they reformulated, so this side, gonna do 2 more layers. So as you can tell, it's watery, but it does have a little bit of a body to it, still super light. Definitely leaves a slight moisturizing feel on the skin. And I usually do around a nickel size amount with my layers. Usually when I do my nighttime skincare routine, I am not wearing a shirt, but you know, trying to keep it somewhat PG for the YouTubes. All right, I'm just gonna pat, pat, pat. I like massaging in these products first, just to make sure it gets into every nook and cranny, and then I pat. Does it help with absorption? I don't know, I just do it and it seems to be working. All right, while my skin is still damp, I'm quickly going in with my tretinoin. This is Retin-A Micro at 0.1% tretinoin. And I'm definitely near the end because not as much is coming out. I usually use 2 pumps, which is a pea size amount, but this I gotta pump it a little bit more to get that pea size. And for me, applying tretinoin right after my hydrator step before moisturizer has been fine. I've been applying vitamin A this way for years now without issues. And the reason I don't apply it fresh on my skin is because I try to prevent water loss as much as possible, because once my face feels dry, my skin is not happy for the rest of the night. So that's why I like using a hydrator. It just preps my skin, keeps it somewhat moisturized for when I apply tretinoin and Aczone. And then by the time I'm ready to go in my moisturizer or another hydrating product, it doesn't feel uncomfortably dry. I am personally acclimated to using vitamin A around my eye area. I just go past the orbital bone here. I don't take it right under my eyes, because trust, that is quite irritating if you do it by accident. And I noticed that once you get to the higher strength tretinoin, or at least for the Retin-A Micro anyways, the texture is a lot grittier than the 0.04%. I definitely prefer the texture of 0.04%, but whatever, I'm using higher strength now. And I haven't been using this nightly anymore anyways, so maybe I'll do another skincare routine showing you what I do on my off nights from tretinoin. Tretinoin has been applied, so now I am going in with the 5% dapsone. So this helps with active acne breakouts like the one here. Definitely helps to lower the inflammation. And for this, the side effects are definitely not as crazy as the Retin-A Micro. I actually find my skin feeling a little bit sensitive after applying this. And I've been using this since last year. Was it last September or something? Something like that, but I've been using it consistently since then, and my skin still feels a little bit sensitive to it. So that's why I just decided to use it every other night, not every single night, just to give my skin a break. But anyways, here's the Aczone. Just a comfortable cream formula. Make sure to focus right there. So I like applying the Aczone all over my face. I know you can just use it as a spot treatment. I could just put it here if I wanted to, but I noticed that when I started using this in my skincare routine alongside Differin at the time, when that was my vitamin A prescription, my acne control was significantly better. So I just am used to that. Maybe I can reduce the usage once I get rid of that. Okay, now that that is done, my skin still feels fine. It actually doesn't feel that dry, and I could just go into moisturizer. But to be a little bit extra tonight, I want to show you another product I featured in that mid-year skincare favorites video, and that is the Violet FR Boum Boum Milk, just to kind of calm my skin a little bit, because I did say before that the Retin-A Micro made my skin feel a little bit sensitive. So I'm going to use this to slightly calm down my skin, bring back a bit more moisture, and then top it off with a moisturizer that's going to seal all that good stuff in. So shake it up because it does separate from the oils. And I have to say I'm not a huge fan of the mister. It's a bit too aggressive. I would prefer it to be a lovely veil that can distribute evenly all over my face, but it kind of just shoots itself in specific areas depending on where you're pointing it. And this is a little bit too expensive to be just going in the air in random places. So I'm going to put it right in my hand. That is what 2 spritzes look like. I'm going to pat. And the reason I'm patting this time is because I don't want to move my prescriptions around, especially since I'm patting this on my eye area. So definitely want to be careful. And I'm going to do 3 layers of this as well. So and already my skin has that layer of emollients, and it did calm the bit of irritation I was feeling right around here. I'm going to go 1 more. Alright, my face is feeling rather moisturized right now. I was debating whether or not to use the Phytosurgence Verdant Forcefield Restorative Moisturizer or the Ilyun Ceramide Atto Concentrate Cream, but based on how my skin is feeling right now, I'm going to go in with the lighter moisturizer. So I'm going to start off with 1 pump, spread that out evenly, because I find even with as light of a texture as this is, it makes quite a moisturizing impact. So days like today when it's not super hot, I leave the window open so there's more humidity in the air. This moisturizer performs really well on its own, but if it's really hot and then I have the AC blasting, I notice even air conditioner dries out my face. So with that, I would probably need to reach for the Ilyun one rather than the Phytosurgence one. But if I am spending time outside exposed to the humidity more, I definitely reach for this one because it's a lot lighter. All right, moisturizer is done. My skin is feeling really nice and soft and smooth right now. So I'm going to do a bit of an extra step because it is a little bit hot in this washroom. I do want to cool down a little bit, so I'm going to throw in an oldie but goodie. It's the Klairs Midnight Blue Calming Cream. So I have repurchased this 3 times. The last time I finished this up, I got the larger tube, and this one was sent to me from Wishtrend. But I have again repurchased this multiple times, so I would have repurchased this anyways had they not offered to send it to me. So I'm going to take this blue goodness and just apply it all over, and my face already feels cool. I used to use this all the time when I was traveling. 1, because it's a good size for a carry-on, and 2, I used to break out really badly after flying, and my chin was super inflamed. My acne was definitely not controlled during that time. So this was super helpful at calming down that inflammation while I was on the plane. I think they even advertise this to use after sun. Yeah, after sun care, intensive soothing care. So now that the summer weather is here, if you need to cool down your skin after a day outside, consider this. I wonder what would happen if I put this in the fridge. Would it solidify too much, or would it just stay the same in texture and just be even cooler in feeling? I'm gonna put a little bit more on because it just feels so nice. When I'm hot, I definitely feel a flush around here. And I'm not letting in air right now because the bathroom door is closed and the AC isn't on. So yeah, I'm getting a little hoot in here. All right, now that we are done with that way back playback, time to finish off this nighttime skincare routine featuring my 2021 mid-year skincare favorites. I'll be using the Nuxe Reve de Miel Honey Lip Balm. Usually I apply lip balms right before bed. I have it right at my bedside, and that's when I apply it because I'm still drinking water and such throughout the night. But, you know, for the YouTubes, I will be applying it on my lips right now. So that's what it looks like. Balmy texture, as the name suggests. And I'm gonna apply. And that is it for my nighttime skincare routine featuring some of my 2021 mid-year skincare favorites. I hope this video was helpful to you if you were considering purchasing one of these products for yourself. If you want more detail as to why I like these products, be sure to watch my previous video where I talk about them in more detail. I also feature other products as well. Also, I hope that me using tretinoin and dapsone helped you as well to figure out how to use it in your skincare routine. Also, who doesn't enjoy a way back playback with the Midnight Blue Calming Cream from dear Klairs? If you still use this product, let me know in the comments down below, or if you found another soothing product you like better, also let me know. Soothing products are always good this time around, especially if you are using prescription vitamin A products. Alright, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to give the video a like, subscribe to my channel down below for future videos, leave a comment if you have any questions or recommendations, and I will see you all soon. Ciao!